Welcome to the Golden Triangle 5, your 5-minute local update for Tavares, Eustis, and Mount Dora, Florida. I am J.R. Cox.
And I'm Kayla Cox, and we are realtors with Vanjie Berry Signature Realty, which is located at the corner of Kurt and Artis in Eustis.
That's right. And you can find us on the web at thejrcoxgroup.com or on your favorite social media site. So, Kayla, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
Fantastic. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So, tell us about our weekend.
So this weekend we went to Tiki West. It's a raw bar and grill. They have like raw oysters and seafood and like kind of like a Caribbean type flair to things.
Right.
Hence the tiki.
Yes.
We got some really good food there. We got fried fish, jerk chicken tacos. Probably the best thing, or my favorites, were the truffle parm fries.
Yeah, those were delicious.
They were amazing. And then also the sweet potato fries with the sauce, like this buttery deliciousness.
It was like butter with caramel and cinnamon.
I don't even
all
know.
melted together and wonderful.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I want to make that sauce,
I would drink
or
it.
just go back there. You would drink it. Okay, so but overall it was really good. I think we had tried it a while back, and it just, I think we hit them on an off night, but it was really good this time, and so we would highly recommend it. And they're open during construction. Right now there's a lot of construction on Ruby Street, but we had no problem parking. There's like an actual dedicated parking lot for those stores.
Right.
Or shops in that area, and so parking was no problem. And they're open every day 11 to 10, except for on Saturday and Sunday when they're open till 11.
Fantastic. And speaking of that construction...
Actually, maybe it's Friday and Saturday. Check their hours on their Facebook page.
Probably, and I'm sure they change.
Right.
Speaking of that construction, it's the Ruby Street Beautification Project. And so what you're going to end up having there is Ruby Street will be brick paved. The utilities, I think, will all be underground. And they're also installing an 8-acre walkable park that's going to have ponds and floating gardens. And it's going to help, prevent flooding on Ruby Street, but also treat the water, the storm water, before it goes into the lake. So it's going to be a real neat thing there. It should be done by the end of the year.
Right, yeah. They've run into a couple of slight delays, but they're really good. On the City of Tavares Facebook page, they give like video updates and explain, if they run into a problem, what's actually going on, which I think is really cool in the city.
Yeah, that was good. Not keeping people in the dark.
Right, exactly. So, speaking of the dark, it's a little bit wet out today, maybe?
Yeah, more afternoon showers, of course.
Like that segue.
Yeah, that was good.
So natural.
But afternoon thunderstorms, because it is still summer. It's not technically summer yet, but it's
Close
might
enough.
as well be.
Right, a couple of days.
And so we'll see storms between 1 and 5 or 6 today, and then the same tomorrow. 50 to 60% chance. So
there you go.
It'll be around. So how about the real estate market over the weekend? What happened?
Well, we saw 18 homes go up for sale, but then 19 went under contract, and 9 other were actually sold. So lots of homes leaving the market. Again, we still have that imbalance where we're still seeing it's just more of a seller's market.
Right. So the question of the day for real estate is, who pays the realtor when buying a home? Well, most of the time, unless there's some special situation, if you have an agent who's representing you in purchasing the home, the seller ultimately will be paying your agent. Technically, they pay their broker, and their broker pays your broker, but you don't pay your broker. It seems a little confusing, but really when you're buying a house, remember that in this market especially, 99% of the time, probably more than that actually, the seller will be paying your agent's commission.
Right.
Not directly, but
right.
indirectly.
Yeah.
So
it costs you nothing, basically.
Costs you nothing.
To use a buyer's agent who will represent your interest in the negotiations.
Correct.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you for joining us on the Golden Triangle 5, your 5-minute local update for Tavares, Eustis, and Mount Dora, Florida. If you have more questions about the local real estate market, leave us a comment below.
That's true. And also, if you have any events that you know about that are coming up, let us know, and we'll see about featuring them on the show.
Absolutely. Okay. Talk soon.
Bye.